We must prioritize self-care over the next 4 years. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I want to share a practice with you I started about a year ago that not only helps me prioritize self-care every single week, but it's also exponentially improved my mental well-being and makes me feel more in control of my day-to-day. This practice is called Delulu Day or Delulu Hour, where you take at least an hour out of your week to be completely delusional. What that looks like is you say whatever you want, talk however you want, dress however you want, be the person that you want to be that makes you feel like you're in control of your life for at least an hour every single week. I highly recommend not using your Delulu time to doom scroll, but I have done it. I've also used an entire Delulu day watching Love Island. But basically, it's time that you set aside to be super intentional about doing something that makes you feel in control. A super integral part of Delulu Day or Delulu Hour is wearing something on your person that signifies you're in your Delulu state. That way, when you look in the mirror, someone walks into a room, they're aware or you're aware that you're in your Delulu state and you can't be taken out of it. It makes it really super intentional that you're taking this time for yourself. Most of us are aware that the Trump administration is using the shock doctrine on us. They want us tired. They want us to feel like we have no semblance of control over anything that's happening. They want us worn down at the end of the day. Having this Delulu time set aside has helped me to be more intentional about what I am doing with my time. I've essentially trained my mind to look forward to or look back on the Delulu time to feel that semblance of control. And my energy is now congregated towards the positive rather than the negative. So when I do feel like I'm out of control or something is happening to me and at me, I know that I am the creator and author because I have that time set aside to do the things that I want to do. And honestly, after practicing this for about a year and a half, I can say I don't necessarily need to set aside time for my Delulu Day or Delulu Hour. I kind of sort of live in a constant state of Delulu-ness. But as someone who was or is super type A, this has really helped me be a lot more even keel. So I don't necessarily react to people or things as much as I used to. I feel in control of everything that's happening around me. And I don't feel like a reactionary person. I feel like I'm authoring the things that are happening to me. It's also taught me to focus. So now I'm a lot more focused on what I can do versus what I can't do. This has given me control and like a really good understanding of my strengths and weaknesses. And I'm now focused on the things that I know I can do for my community, for the people around me, for this earth, versus the things that I can't that are completely out of my control. And as someone who truly believes where attention goes, energy flows, this has also helped me be super intentional and feel more in control about my life. So I do feel like I'm the creator and author of what I want to do now. I started going on walks alone. This is something that used to petrify me, being alone in public. Like I wouldn't even look at people in the eye. But now I go on walks in the park by myself. It's something that I would never have imagined I would do like a year ago. It's also helped me be more intentional about my life. So now during my Delulu hours or Delulu days, I will spend that time DJing, going on walks, doing things that I know will bring me joy and won't really wear me down. I like to do things that when I'm done doing them, I feel good about them rather than thinking like they're a waste of my time. I know we're tired, y'all, and over the next 4 years, and I'm sure even over the last 2 weeks, we will have to pour into communities and people that we might not have the time and energy to pour into. So it is going to be super important for you to set aside that time to take back control over your life, care for yourself, fill your cup so you're not pouring from an empty one into the communities and people that will need our help. If you have any other ways that you've been prioritizing self-care, I would love to hear them. Please drop them in the comments below and help anyone else that might be struggling with finding that sense of control in our day-to-day. Until next time, see y'all later.